Okay, so hello guys, my name is Aviv from team 22993 Barnyard, and in this tutorial we are going to show you how to download and install Android Studio for FTC so that you can use Github with it, and then you can basically code from every computer without having to worry about saving your code on any special platform. You'll just need to press a few buttons and your code will be saved. And so yeah, let's start it. You're going to firstly go into the Download Android Studio website. The link will be left down in the description, and press this download button. Okay, press this, go down and agree to have read all the conditions and terms, and then press download. And then basically we're going to install this Android Studio Hub app. So let's press on it. Come on, if you may. Okay, let's press on this. Yes, and now we're going to install the app actually. So yeah, let's do this. And next, and then you choose where you want to download it. Next, and install. Okay, now it's actually installing our Android Studio app. In the meanwhile, we will go into another website called FTC Robot Controller on GitHub. The link for this website will also be left down in the description. And so from here we are going to copy basically you can call it the SDK, and I'm just going to go to code and click on this copy button, and we are going to use this for later. You will see how. For now we'll just copy this. Okay, just hit yes. Okay, it's keeping installing. Oh, oops, I think I downloaded it twice. It doesn't matter. Okay. So anyways, yeah, we're going to copy this code, like this URL, and we'll use it later. Another requirement for this video, which I didn't mention before, is that you need to have a GitHub account. So we recommend creating just a GitHub account for your FTC team, and then you can just connect to it easily. It will be used later. You will see how when you connect the GitHub to the Android Studio. Okay, so as you can see here, the Android Studio is finished to install. Let's click next and finish, and now the Android Studio app will basically open, and we will be able to actually open the project, the FTC Robot Controller project, and then create another project for basically our GitHub account, and you will see. Okay, so here is the Android Studio. We are just going to click don't send, like it just is yeah, whatever. Yeah. Okay, so that's not good. Wait a second. Okay, so this is the screen you should be seeing when opening the Android Studio app. A thing you need to check out before we keep going is that you have an SDK stolen. In order to install an SDK, you need to go to these three dots, okay, and open up SDK Manager. SDK is basically like a software development kit, and this is like what enables you to actually program a robot. So just go here to SDK Manager, and here you can click Edit next to Android SDK location, and there you can click Next, and it should install the SDK for you. So we'll just wait for the SDK to install, and then we will be able to actually keep going. So yeah, it finished up pretty quickly. We'll click OK, and now we can actually create our own GitHub project, like Android Studio project, which we will upload to GitHub. So in order to do this, you need to first, as we said, copy this code from here, from the FTC robot controller. Let's hit copy, and then we'll go to our Android Studio app, and we're going to click clone repository. So let's click it, and then here we are going to paste the URL we just copied. Let's do this, and then you can click clone, and it will basically copy this FTC robot controller project from this GitHub repository into our Android Studio. So let's just click clone and wait for it to finish. So as you can see, the Android Studio app is asking me if I am willing to trust this project, and I'm going to click trust project because I know that this project is safe, because basically every programming team in the FTC community uses it. So yeah, and now as you can see, it's opening up an Android Studio project for me. So here down you can see that it's importing things and that it installs things, and when it will be finished we will be able to keep going. Okay, so as you can see, our Android Studio finished installing the FTC robot control project, and now we have the project and we can work on it, and we basically can add files to here. As you can see, I opened the team code file, and then I go to Java, and there I can actually add code. So I can basically add let's say an ARM system, an ARM class, and then I can program it. But now the question is, how can I actually upload this project to GitHub and save it online? And so that is what we're going to do just right now. And so let's keep this ARM class right now, and so that you can see that I actually uploaded to GitHub. So the first step is to open settings. Okay, click here, then go to settings, and in settings we are going to search for GitHub. Why? Because we want to connect to our GitHub account. So we're going to click this plus button, add, and then we're going to do login via GitHub, and that will open up this site, and there we need to press authorize in GitHub, and then we are basically sign in to our GitHub account. And as you can see, I'm already signed in, so I don't need to do it again. So I'll just check, I'll just need to make sure my account is chosen, and as you can see I can't click this V, so it means my account is chosen. So I'll click OK, and now I'm connected basically to my GitHub account, and now I can upload this project into GitHub. So in order to do that, I'm just going to press again these lines, and now you can see these tabs opening up for me. Before they didn't appear, now they appear. And here what you need to do is basically go to Git, okay, and now click on GitHub, and there you have share project on GitHub. So click that, and then it tells me that I already have it, but I will share it anyway, and I will call it, let's say, recruiting or teaching programming, and this will be the repository name, and let's share it. And as you can see, it's sharing the repository, the project basically. And let's wait, it's pushing it to GitHub. Okay, so you can see on the bottom right that it's written successfully shared project on GitHub. So now we can go into GitHub, into our repositories, basically like this is the home page. From here you can go into, click your icon picture, go to your repositories, and now we can see a new repository here called teaching programming. And so basically this means that our project was uploaded successfully into GitHub, and now you can see it from any computer basically. And to make sure it's really our project with this ARM class which we created, we're going to check it. Okay, so this is the project, and we are going to click team code, go into source, Java, and there you cannot see my ARM class. And so why is that? Why can't I see my ARM class? Because, well, I changed the code, but I didn't update this new code into the project. So let's show you now how we can do that. In order to actually update your code, you need to go into this thing right here called commit. Okay, so press on it, and commit just means, you know, update the code into the GitHub account, into the GitHub repository. And so we're going to choose what files we're going to basically upload, and there you can write a message, like let's say what to change. So I'll write added an ARM class, just checking. Okay, and then you can click on commit and push. And so basically you want to also commit the new code and then push it into the GitHub so that it will exist also there. So let's click commit and push, and then click again, and it's basically committing. And then you can click push, and now the code should be successfully uploaded into our GitHub repository. So let's check it now. Let's refresh this page, and as you can see, now we have our ARM class in here. So now basically I can, you know, work on this project from other computers, and every time I change a code, I can work on this project. But how do I work on it? I just, you know, instead of cloning, where is it? Sorry, just a second. You know, before that we copied the URL from the FTC robot controller, and now if I want to work on this repository, on this code, if I want to change it, I will just need to open up teaching programming, I mean this URL, from other computers, and then it will open up the project, and then I will basically go from another computer and I will add, let's say, another class called teleop, and here I can basically just, after I did that, sorry, I have a mistake here. You first open the project by copying the URL and doing the, as we said before, clone repository. We're just going to paste the URL in here and then do clone, and it will open up the project. And then what you want to do is, just to make sure you have the latest version, you're going to click this master thing right there and click update project. This makes sure that there is a full compatibility between your code and the code that is in the GitHub. And so after you did that, you can basically add your new code from another computer. So let's say teleop, and then we're going to click here add. And after doing that, we are going to just say commit, okay, and right here let's say added a teleop. Okay, let's again click commit and push, click again, and then click push, and wait for it to actually push the code into GitHub. And let's see, and when it's finished, the code should appear right here. So as you can see, wait a second, we have our commit message in here, added a teleop, just checking. And then when I open up the team code, source Java, you can see a teleop is added into here. And so that is how we can easily basically download and install Android Studio and implement GitHub in it, so that you can work on your code from a variety of computers and not worry much about saving your code. And so I hope this helps you. If you have any problems with that, you can write in the comments, and we will try to reach out to you and help you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. From now on, we are going to try to upload more into this channel, like more tutorials like this and more information about our team. And yeah, subscribe.